The IT and government operations subcommittees have constantly highlighted the need for IT reform at large and the waste, fraud, and abuse that comes along with it. For real reform to happen, the federal government needs talented, experienced people to work on IT projects that are bigger than themselves. There's no question that there's a need to reform outdated laws. The current procurement structure prevents the proverbial two guys or two gals in a garage from selling technology to the federal government, when often their product may be cheaper and more innovative than another solution. It should be much easier for startups and small companies to sell to and work with the federal government. We need fresh ideas and an outside-the-box thinking to permeate all levels of government. 18F was launched just over 2 years ago with 15 staff members. Today, 18F has 185 staff members and growing, and has transformed into an entirely new division within the GSA, complete with its own commissioner and budget. How did that happen? What was its original mission? What is its current mission? Is it achieving its stated purpose to make the government's digital services simple, effective, and easier for the American people? If not, what can we change to ensure it does? Because that is the goal I think all of us are here today to support. Additionally, I have concerns about the funding mechanism with which 18F is supported. As the GAO notes, 18F is to recover costs through the Acquisition Services Fund and is required to have a plan to achieve full cost recovery. Recent reports suggest that it may be doing just the opposite. Today, I hope that we can gain a more transparent view of 18F's mission and the full scope of their activities. The United States Digital Service was formed in the wake of the failure of the launch of healthcare.gov to procure the outside talent, tech talent that was needed to make the website operational. Its stated mission is to improve and simplify the digital experience that people and businesses have with their government. I'm concerned with potential duplication and overlap. This committee is well aware of the costs associated with the duplicative and overlapping programs, and let me assure you, we don't need two more. This committee has held numerous hearings this Congress with agency CIOs as witnesses, primarily focused on the state of IT and cybersecurity at agencies and the implementation of FITARA, and we will continue to do so and hold agency CIOs accountable. FITARA is important because it will give CIOs greater budget authority and empower them to make bold decisions. But with the power also comes accountability. We will hold CIOs accountable for their decisions. Under FITARA, nothing of any significance related to IT should be happening at agencies without the involvement and sign-off of agency CIOs, period. I'm concerned by reports that USDS teams may parachute into an agency, fix whatever they perceive was the problem, and then leave without the full buy-in and involvement of the agency's CIO. That should never happen. It is contrary to the entire purpose of FITARA. I hope to hear today concrete steps USDS is taking to ensure they involve agency CIOs from the beginning when working on a project at an agency. As usual, Mr. Powner and GAO have done great work in this area, and I would highly advise both 18F and USDS to implement GAO's recommendations. As I've said before, taxpayers deserve a government that leverages technology to serve them rather than one that deploys unsecure, decades-old technology that places their sensitive and personal information at risk. They also deserve a federal government that is transparent. We can harness the power of the cloud, we can upgrade our legacy systems, we can get smart people to come work for the federal government. We can do all this because despite our problems, America is still a country of innovators. If 18F and USDS can help us achieve an efficient and transparent government worthy of its people and do so in a way that is clear, cost-effective, measurable, and appropriate for government role, then I'm very open to supporting them. However, these conversations will help give us a clearer view and inform us on whether they need to be restructured, reformed, or restricted, and I thank the witnesses for being here today and look forward to their testimonies and hearing from specific ways we can bring cutting-edge technology and technology talent into the federal government. I'd now like to recognize my friend, the gentlewoman from the great state of Illinois and ranking member of the Subcommittee on Information Technology for her open Kelly. Ms. Kelly, you're recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Chairman Hurd.